in zoo there are many animals, so I fear that I want to like that lives like that animals comfortably, but seemingly that is opposite. That animals is that animals is wild in wild, but many people take that animals in zoo, so they get stressed in zoo. They get stressed. Their people see the animals, so they feel they're very happy, but that animals get stressed because the people and their so that animals take the zoo there, so wild their food chain is destroyed because that animal is go to zoo. So I think the animals must stay in
I think it's better because if the animals in the wild, then they don't get stressed, but there is no food to eat, then they could die. But in zoo they get food and they can live, and I think it's better.
I think zoo is better than wild because zoo provides medical and dental to animals.
Many people think zoos are giving many stress to the animals, but I think the wild are giving more stress than zoo because in the wild there is many predators that wants to eat them, so they are always nervous and having stress about the predators, and they can die because of hunger. But in the zoo, the people give them food and they give a good environment to live, so they can live longer, and we can put endangered animals to protect them not being extinct.
I think zoo is better because zoo gives many foods to animals and they can eat enough and they can live healthy and longer. And zoo can save endangered animals because other endangered animals can hunted by people and other predators. But in the zoo, the animals can live more safety. So I think the zoo is better.
I think zoo is better place for animals because they are prolonging the survival of animals and giving them food. So animals don't have to hunt for their prey, but the animals can easily adapt to new environments, and so sometimes they die. But I think zoo is better than wild.
Start your discussion. Each one of the points.
I think zoo is better to animals than wild because if the animals get hurt in wild, they need to survive alone or with their family. But in the zoo, people cure animals so they don't get sick easily, and so they can live longer in zoo and don't need to hunt for prey and don't have to escape from predators.
I think wild is good for the animals because in the zoo there is a place is limited, but in the wild they can go anywhere when they want. I think the zoo is better than the wild because in the wild there are many predators that want to eat them, but in the zoo there are no predators that can eat them, and they can when the animals went to zoo they can live longer than their average life, and they can eat every 3 times every day without hunting by themselves. But I think they have to teach the animals how to hunt in the wild.
Releasing the animals in the world is better because in the zoo the animals will get some stress and the dying rates of the animals in the zoo is higher than the animals in the wild. So I think we must release the animals in the wild.
Many people work in zoo, so there are people training and feed the animals. So the people must kindly and lovely for that animal. But but if people is bad to animals, so the animals training right very hardly. So they get stressed they get really many stress, so they will bad. So we must take the lovely to animals people, so they won't hurt you.
Animals that are in the zoo is from many other places, like they are coming from wild or their mountains that were in the zoo. So some babies are came at the zoo, and there are animals that came from rainforests and many other places. Some animals can come from people who was take care of and someone who was take care of animals, and zoo can pay money and bring the animals.
Like what Chris said, animals can come from wild, but some of the animals are captured by some Chinese guys, and they get an airplane, and then they come to the zoo, and I think that's a bad aspect of getting to the zoo.
Some animals are traveling from country to country or zoo to zoo, and sometimes illegally captured from wild by some people who work.
Some who work in government help little, but they can't help they can help they can help many times. So I think there are no people who helps animals in wild.
Many people think nobody helps animal in wild, but I think that animals themselves can help themselves by protecting each other and showing each other.
There are some groups that help animals to keep them in the wild and not captured by people, but there are more people who want to catch the animals and sell to someone or like bring them to the zoo. So there are when some groups that want to put the animals in the wild, want to put animals in the wild, but they can't because there are more people who want to catch them.
I think the animal lovers will want the forest to help the animals, like the hurt animals and the animals that couldn't fly. Look for their praise and yes.
Aquarius, they can eat what they want, and they can be less stressed by by people, and when animals feel everybody watch, and they will get stressed too. So while they never get any stress, but if they have some disease, they can cure by people, and they can die easily from predators. And their advantage of the zoos are they can live longer, and they can protect some endangered animals. And by curing and giving enough food, and disadvantage is
make you more curious about
I think there are not many disadvantages, but they can get little stress.
I think the good things about getting in the wild is that they can really run around and eat whatever they want. But the bad thing is that they live shorter and they are always chased by predators and they need to hunt for prey in order to survive. And the good things about zoo and gardens are that they live longer and they get food and they don't need to get chased by predators. But the bad thing is that animals cannot get easily adapted by zoo or gardens.
And there is one more bad thing, and that is some animals are captured illegally, so I think that is not good.
When the animals are in the zoo, then they can get, when they get a disease, they can get cured by the people, and they will live longer, and they will not have a stress like by the predators that stress that they might get die suddenly because of the predators. But we have bad things because when the trainers like hit the animal to do the circus, or
I think it's not.
they might train them badly, so they can get huge stress and die easily,
It will have more stress
or be mad.
In zoo and on films there are no predators, so they can live very comfortably. But the stress is there. They get very many stress because of the people. And meanwhile, there are many predators, so there are really many dangers coming. But that is one experience of that animal. So I think what is that?
Sometimes in wild animals, when animals, when babies are born, sometimes they kill or eat their babies. But in zoo, people can help making babies and increase the endangered animals' rate.
I think it's smart to capture dolphins and other animals from natural habitat because the animals are living there and they might get scared and I don't think they're gonna easily adapt to other environment.
I think it's okay because capturing dolphins and other animals from wild is not a good thing because they can get some stress. But when they go to zoo, they can live longer and more safe. So I think that is okay, but not too much.
I think it's not right because dolphins and other animals have rights.
How do people capture it?
They get on ship, they get a net and capture them.
No, I'm just saying, what's the best way? Everyone's don't agree with that. How do we have to capture that? When they die.
So the government should make laws for all the animals to not get captured, but if there's an endangered animal, they should capture it because they should live longer. But and also the government should look for more people to help in the zoo.
I think we can capture dolphins and other animals because like we earn this place because we are smart, and like for example when we are in the jungle and we made a tiger, then tiger don't think like, oh, poor human, they just eat us. So we earn this place so we can capture animals because we are smarter than and stronger than them.
Stronger than tiger.
I think we should decide a number of animals that we can capture. What?
Oh, what?
Because they are limited, so can just capture a little number of animals who are they're in danger.
Alright, because she said we should limit the number that we can catch the animals, then we can protect the animals, and we can let some of the animals in the wild, so it is good way to do.
However, we want to catch an animal, except wild. I didn't say how. I'm saying where we have to catch animals except wild.
Sea.
Sea is wild. There's no animals except wild.
Just catching wild.
Everyone is. Most people are saying that no.
We can limit the number of animals that we catch in wild.
Yeah, that is good, but I don't think many people will follow that.
What's your question?
We can force them to follow that rule.
How? We can follow them.
Well,
Buy money.
we have to talk about it.
Buy money.
What are some great ideas? Look, don't you want to have some different ideas than that?
We can get them to prison if they don't listen.
Yes.
Have some interesting ideas.
That's healthy. No, that's healthy.
Okay, then with money.
Here's the thing about saving some animals and how the story is changing to guns.
Huh?
We were saying about the saving animals, but why the story changed about gun and death penalty?
No idea. Gun is gun makes peace.
Yes. Please stop talking like that. Huh?
I think there is no way except forcing them to catch a limited number of animals, because everyone wants to live better and everyone wants to earn some more money. So when we just let them catch animals, then they will catch animals many and they can, so the rule will be not to capture they will catch many, so animals will be endangered.
How do you enforce that?
Because when you capture the animals,
There are not many governments.
in the wild, and it's more stress. You can live in the zoo or wild.
I don't think the government wants to attack people, so they can force not to break the rules.
We can just make a law. We can just make a law and people have to follow that.
They will not follow that because they want to earn more money and they want to be better.
We have no way.
Make the DNA anyway.
Wild animals as many as they
The bottle. The bottle.
So I agree with Kevin's idea, making a law. That is, I think that is a useful way to make people follow the law.
How will we know that everyone is following the law? Everyone wants to live better and want to earn more. But when we just leave it, this is a law, and when we just let them hunt everything, that the rule will be not followed by the people.
Yeah, but when people listen, and when the government persuade them, they might listen, and only some people can should still capture them, but it's better that everybody's capturing them.
When some people capture them, then other people that are seeing that person will capture every animals too, because for example, like like seeing the next people's test paper and teacher is not saying anything to me, then my next person will see me and do same as I do, because it is okay and teacher doesn't do anything to me, so everyone will not follow the rule too.
Yeah, but that's what bad people do. When they copy and when they do whatever they want, that's what bad people do. And not everybody in the earth is bad people.
Yeah, and we do have no method to save every animals and catch everyone. How will you do about that? What is your idea?
I don't know.
What? Then we should not force people to not breaking the rules.
Everyone in work, like you said, everyone in work wants to earn money and be for their benefits. But as a farmer citizen, I think we have to work together and yeah.
And for example, some thieves steal things that in some ways the police can catch thieves like that. We can have solutions about it.
Maybe we can track them on what they
We can see everyone's bad things, and we cannot check everyone.
But it is better than just letting animals extinct.
Yeah, so just make a law.
Yeah.
That is the law.
Guys, while you're waiting, you can
Hello, I'm Victoria and I'm going to talk about our group's decision. There are lots of people who legally capture animals, so we decided to make a law. It's about limitation of number of animals that we can capture. We can just capture a little number of animals that are endangered and capture some animals that are not endangered. Thank you.